Hello, and welcome to the Everyday English Accelerator, the place where we transform your English skills from theoretical knowledge into a practical, real-world tool. I'm Alex, and I'm thrilled to be your guide on this journey to speaking English with more clarity, confidence, and authenticity. I'll be speaking at a comfortable pace so you can easily follow along and even repeat after me. In today's session, we're diving into a foundational concept that is both incredibly simple and profoundly effective: how to weave English practice into the fabric of your daily life. This is for you, even if your schedule is packed, if you feel a knot of anxiety when you try to speak, or if you live thousands of miles from the nearest English-speaking country. So many learners believe they need some grand, life-altering event to achieve fluency, like moving to New York or enrolling in a costly, intensive program. But I'm here to tell you that's a myth. True, lasting fluency doesn't come from a dramatic leap. It comes from small, intelligent, and consistent steps. These are the kinds of steps that fit seamlessly into your existing routine, helping you feel progressively more comfortable and natural every time you use the language. So let's get started. First, let's explore a powerful technique you may have heard of: shadowing. What exactly is it? Shadowing is one of the most efficient methods for simultaneously boosting your speaking and listening abilities. The concept is straightforward, but its impact is immense. Here's the process. You listen to a native English speaker, like myself right now, and you repeat their words almost instantly, just a fraction of a second behind them. You don't pause to think, you don't mentally translate, you certainly don't reach for a dictionary. Your goal is to become an echo, perfectly mimicking the sounds, the rhythm, the intonation, and the speed of the speaker. Think of it like tracing a drawing. You are training your muscles to replicate the lines and curves of a master. Let's give it a quick try. I'll say a sentence and you repeat it right after me. I am building my confidence every day. Your turn to repeat. Consistent practice leads to real progress. Your turn. This method helps my pronunciation. Your turn. Fantastic. That's the essence of shadowing. It might feel awkward or even a bit silly at first, and you won't catch every single word. That's completely fine. The primary goal of shadowing isn't total comprehension. It's a physical exercise. You are training your brain and your mouth to sync up in English, building muscle memory for the sounds and cadences of the language. With just 5 minutes of this a day, you'll notice your speech becoming smoother, faster, and far more natural. It's a small investment with a massive return. Now, let's tackle the central question. How can you realistically practice every single day? I hear the same concerns from students all the time. Alex, I just don't have the time. I get so nervous when I have to speak. I honestly don't know where to begin. My answer is always the same. You don't need huge blocks of time, you don't need flawless grammar, and you certainly don't need to wait for a perfect moment that will never arrive. You just need to start. Here are 5 powerful, practical strategies to integrate English into your life, starting today. Tip number 1, daily listening immersion. This is the cornerstone of your practice. To become a better speaker, you must become a better listener. Every single day, not just during your weekly class, but daily. Listening acclimatizes your brain to the musicality of English. It exposes you to new vocabulary and context, trains your ear to process speech faster, and familiarizes you with the natural, unscripted way people actually talk. How can you do this? The options are endless. Listen to podcasts tailored for learners like this one. Create a playlist of English songs. Watch short videos on popular platforms about your hobbies, whether it's cooking, gaming, or gardening. The key is to find content you genuinely enjoy. Don't worry about understanding 100%. Even if you only catch 30 to 50%, your brain is still absorbing the patterns, rhythm, and flow. You can do this during your commute, while cleaning the house, during a workout, or while you're winding down for the evening. Just 15 minutes a day can make a profound difference. Let English become the soundtrack to your life. Tip number 2, from listener to echo. Now that you've got your listening habit established, it's time to activate your voice. Listening is foundational, but speaking is where you build strength. After you listen to a sentence or a short audio clip, pause and repeat it aloud. Copy the speaker's voice. Match their energy. Let's try. I'm making progress little by little. Repeat. I don't need to be perfect, I just need to be consistent. Repeat. Every sentence I speak is a victory. Repeat. Make this a daily habit. Repetition is your friend. As you repeat the same phrases, you'll notice your delivery becomes smoother, your pronunciation sharpens, and your confidence grows. Remember, the goal isn't perfection, it's practice. Tip number 3, narrate your life in English. This is a game changer. Begin thinking directly in English. Initially, this is challenging because your brain's default is to translate from your native language. But that translation process is slow and clunky, acting as a major bottleneck to fluency. So, how do you start? With small, simple thoughts. Narrate your actions to yourself in your head. When you wake up, it's morning. I feel a bit tired. I need to make some coffee. As you get ready, okay, which shirt should I wear today? The blue one seems good. Where are my keys? During your commute, that car is driving fast. I see a little park over there. I wonder if it will rain today. These are micro thoughts, but they are incredibly powerful. They train your brain to form ideas directly in English, bypassing translation entirely. As you get more comfortable, start whispering these thoughts aloud. It becomes a private, ongoing conversation with yourself, the most patient conversation partner you'll ever have. Tip number 4. Activate your voice by reading aloud. Reading silently improves your vocabulary and comprehension, but reading aloud is a workout for your speaking muscles. It forces your mouth, tongue, lips, and brain to coordinate in producing clear English sounds. Find short, simple texts, a page from a children's book, a short story for learners, or the transcript of a video you enjoyed. First, read it slowly and deliberately, focusing on clear pronunciation. Then, read it again a little faster. Finally, read it with expression and emotion, as if you were an actor performing it. This practice drastically improves your fluency, pronunciation, and confidence. It's like taking your voice to the gym. Tip number 5. Make English a part of your world. This is the most crucial mindset shift. To speak English fluently, you must stop treating it as a subject you study and start treating it as a language you live. English shouldn't be confined to a 30-minute slot on your calendar or a dusty textbook on your shelf. It should be woven into the tapestry of your everyday existence. The more you see, hear, and interact with English in your normal life, the more natural and effortless it will become. Here are some incredibly easy ways to do this. First, change the language settings on your phone to English. Think about it. You look at your phone dozens, maybe even hundreds of times a day. By making this one small change, you turn a mindless habit into a constant, passive learning opportunity. You'll learn words like settings, brightness, notifications, available, and delete without ever trying. Your brain will absorb them through sheer repetition. Second, keep a 3-sentence journal in English. Every night before you go to sleep, write down just 3 simple sentences about your day. For example, today I had a productive meeting at work. I tried a new recipe for dinner. I watched an interesting documentary. This 5-minute habit is fantastic for practicing basic sentence structure and using vocabulary that is directly relevant to your own life. You can use a small notebook or a notes app on your phone. Third, record a 1-minute voice memo every day. This is a personal favorite. At the end of the day, open the voice recorder on your phone and just talk for 60 seconds. Describe your day, talk about your plans for tomorrow, or share your thoughts on something you learned. For instance, today was quite busy. I spent the morning finishing a report. For lunch, I met up with a friend. This evening, I practiced English by watching a short video. No one else needs to hear this. It's for you alone. When you listen back, you become your own coach. You'll notice your own common mistakes, hear your pronunciation, and, most importantly, track your progress over time. Fourth, engage with an English-speaking community online. You don't need a formal classroom to connect with other learners. There are countless online forums, messaging groups, and language exchange apps where you can practice. Write short comments, send voice notes, ask questions. Simply reading the conversations of other learners is beneficial. This makes English a living, breathing tool for communication, not just an academic subject. Fifth, use short-form videos for snackable learning. Platforms with short, engaging videos are a goldmine for language learners. Find creators you like who talk about topics that interest you. Watch a 30-second video 2 or 3 times. Then pause and repeat some of the key sentences. This is a fun, low-pressure way to learn modern, authentic, and casual English. Ultimately, integrating English into your life isn't about finding more time. It's about transforming the time you already have. Turn small daily actions into moments of practice. Instead of writing your shopping list in your native language, write it in English. Instead of watching 5 minutes of local news, watch 5 minutes of international news in English. These tiny shifts in your daily habits are what build the strong foundation for fluency. When you do this, English ceases to feel like a chore. It becomes a part of who you are, something you live with every day. And that is the moment when real, effortless fluency begins. Your journey to fluency isn't a sprint, it's a daily walk. Start today, take that first small step, and I'll be here to guide you on the next one. Until then, keep speaking, keep learning, and keep living your life in English.